Sanibonani Dumelang Sin Chow. I am Judicious Masugu and welcome to Navigating the Streets of Life with Judy. Someone even forgot their intro, but hopefully we are back for good this time around. Inshallah. It's not a promise, but God willing. Okay, and I am going to answer most of the questions. Some of the questions were asked on Instagram, some on the community page here on YouTube, and most of them they come from TikTok. I am active on TikTok nowadays. If you don't follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you are missing out because I post there daily. Now, question number 1. What inspired you to choose Brunei as your teaching destination? I started being interested in Brunei in the year 2019, but then I had not accumulated enough experience, but I did a bit of research about it and I left it like that. Now fast forward to 2022, I then revisit that idea of coming to Brunei because at least I had experience now, teaching experience. And what attracted me to Brunei is the little reviews that are available online. They were speaking or testifying good things about the country and also the quality of life that a teacher in this country is going to lead. So for me that was enough, because I'm always looking for countries that are going to afford me the kind of lifestyle that I want, a lifestyle that include more time on my side. I like to have more time, even if I'm doing nothing. I like to relax and be comfortable, you know. And also my daughter was interested in coming here and the benefit for people with kids, because at that time I was considering traveling with my daughter. Now, how did you find and apply for a teaching job in Brunei? For a teaching job in Brunei, you can apply through Advectus. I will put the links on the description below for Advectus, CBFT, and also serious teachers. But for serious teachers, apparently you have to complete their TEFL diploma with them before they can refer you for the job for teaching in Brunei. But for other countries, you can create a profile with serious teachers and you can apply through them. But for Brunei, I think they need you to complete their TEFL diploma. So I fully recommend Advectus and CBFT. The description will be found on the description. You can check out the CBFT website. It's got all the information, everything that you need to know about Brunei, from salaries, required documents, and everything, the lifestyle and the testimonies, everything. What qualifications are needed to teach in Brunei? So minimum, it must be a Bachelor of Education or postgraduate certificate in education, B.Ed or PGCE, and your qualification and the major should match the experience you have. So if you have FET, then you must apply for FET post. If you have primary experience, you must apply for primary post, teaching post. Do you need to be a native English speaker to teach in Brunei? Unfortunately, yes. For the public school, yes, you need to be from the native English speaking countries. And in Africa, that is South Africa. But for international schools, I think you can apply even if you are not from a native English-speaking country, especially if you are a subject teacher, such as maths, accounting, business, drama, and all those subjects. What type of schools hire foreign teachers in Brunei? Most of us are in public schools. You are not hired by the school directly, but we apply through the agency, the agencies that I have listed above. Now we come to the visa and contract. What is the visa process like for foreign teachers? Your employer does everything for you. We don't have a Brunei embassy or consulate in South Africa, so they will do everything for you. Once you send your soft copies to them, they will process everything. Your airplane ticket and your visa will come to your email. How long did it take to process your visa and move? I got the job in January, and I told them that I'll be interested to start in April because I was still in Saudi then. Then, by April, by the end of March, everything was sorted. Now, what's included in the typical teaching contract in Brunei? Salary, housing, and benefits. Housing is fully paid. Generous houses. I'm currently staying in a 3-bedroom apartment with a big living room, kitchen, and like open plan with a big laundry and 4-bedroom. And I am moving into a standalone house. I'm going to have a 5-bedroom house, so their housing is generous and fully paid by the employer. Utilities, sometimes they are on you, sometimes they are on the landlord, depending on the type of list that you are going to sign. But even so, even if the utilities are on you, you won't pay more than 1,500 a month, which is a little money for this country's salary and currency. Other benefits for parents, you can sponsor, they sponsor, your dependencies are fully sponsored, so you can move with your family, and that's what I love. They place them into international school, and you will pay a certain percentage, but they pay more. Does the employer provide accommodation or a housing allowance? For the first 2 years, they will provide accommodation. They will pay for the accommodation that you choose. You choose the house or the apartment yourself, and they will pay it. And the following, the next contract, you can choose whether they give you a housing allowance or they pay. And then, how do you open a bank account or get a SIM card in Brunei? When you arrive here, they will give you a SIM card. The employer arrange the SIM card for you even before you arrive here. And then the bank card, that can take some weeks. For the first month, I got paid through check. And then the following month, I was then able to get my salary through the bank account. They will facilitate that. And then what's a typical school day like for you? It depends whether you are teaching in primary or you're teaching in secondary. If you are teaching in primary schools, I think most of the time they start at 7 and finish past 3. But for us in high school, for 4 days, in my school specifically, for 4 days, I'm there from 7 to 2 o'clock, and then the one day from 7 to 12:30. It is a half day. And then, what subject and grades are you teaching? I'm currently teaching year 9, and I am teaching English. How are the students in Brunei? What is the classroom management like? The students are so sweet, they are respectful, they are a bliss to work with, and we have minor disciplinary problems like, it's like kids will always be kids, but no major disciplinary problems here. The kids are disciplined, they are respectful, you don't have to rate them for their work. They know submission time is submission time, and they're always keen, you know. So I love them. There's no class I complain about. All of them, I love them. And what is the teaching style or curriculum in Brunei? Teaching style will depend on you as a teacher. I'll talk about the curriculum. So Brunei uses the UK curriculum, hence we have levels. There are express levels, O levels, HGCSE, functional, English in my case. So Mina, I teach O levels, HGCSE, and functional English, year 9. Let's move forward. What is the cost of living in Brunei? It is expensive in comparison with South Africa, but it is relative to the salary and the currency value here. So the next question says, can you save money while teaching in Brunei? Yes, you can save a lot of money. You can save, I will say, from 60% up to 75%, obviously depending on your lifestyle, but you can save a lot of money in Brunei. What are some expected costs teachers should know about? As I have mentioned above, that it depends on the lease agreement that you have signed with your landlord. Some utilities are included, but if they are not, then you'll have to pay for that. I've already mentioned the amount that you won't pay more than 1,500 rands. And are there opportunities to earn extra income? I don't know about that. What is life like outside of school? It's quiet, it's laid back. Some would say it's boring. Brunei is a quiet country. They are laid back and reserved, nothing much going on here. There are no bigger malls. By 9:30, no people on the road. Everything is closed, including even a gas station, you know. So it is quiet, laid back, and yes, boring. How safe is Brunei, especially for solo female expats? I feel like it is super safe. I feel safe. I don't feel like, there's never a day where I feel like my safety is threatened. I can go jog at night and for long distances without anyone troubling me. So it is super safe. What's the culture like, and what should foreigners be mindful of? As I've mentioned above as well, that the people here are conserved and reserved in their speech, in the manner they carry themselves, in their attire. So yes, be mindful of that. What can teachers do for fun or relaxation in Brunei? You can go to the beach, you can go to the jungle, you can go water activities. There are many water activities. You can go bowling, you know, you can meet up with other expats, you can travel to Malaysia, you can drive to Malaysia. Yes. Is it easy to make friends or build a community? I am not sure about that. I am still 2 months in the country. I have not yet established my own community, so I don't know how easy or difficult it is. But people are forthcoming. They've invited me for lunch. So yeah, I think you can build community here. How easy is it to travel to nearby countries? You can drive to Malaysia. It's just a 1 hour drive to Malaysia, and you can travel to Indonesia, you can travel to Thailand, to the Philippines. It is cheaper from here. How do you handle homesickness? How do I handle it? I don't know. if I'm homesick because I'm missing a certain food, if I can be able to make the food here, I do it. But if I'm missing my people at home, I try and call them. And yeah, sometimes I just go through the feeling and then eventually it will go away. What's the expat teacher community like in Brunei? There's quite a number of us, and yeah, there's quite a number of us. Would you recommend teaching in Brunei to others? Why or why not? 1,000% yes. The benefits are good. I've never had a teacher that complains about their school. So the work environment is healthy, and also the country is safe. It is livable. Whatever that you can think of a healthy living and working environment, Brunei is that. And I love the benefits for families. So that's about it, you guys. If I left other questions, you can ask on the comment section below. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye.